Ah, good, I was right. There was 2 provinces here. Excellent. And the cool thing about this is it means I get to explore a little bit too. Let's grab another general. Slightly better. Want to stop the rebels from stealing my stuff. First 2 ideas of the exploration group are backwards. In that you get the colonist and then that. That's true. Wonder why they've done that, because it used to be the other way around, didn't it? I guess this is for countries that are near to an area that they already see, like Portugal in Africa. It would mean that they get their colonization going slightly earlier than those who have not seen anything yet. And I guess it means that the spread of maps happens later. That's probably the biggest change. Oh, monthly autonomy change, that's nice. And army tradition and advisor costs. What advisors am I currently using? They're all tier 1, hence I'm making so much money. Okay, that makes sense. You've done all of your conquering. Can't get past Bukhara though. Not at all? I didn't think so. Yeah, it's the one that's down here somewhere. Unless they can get through Central Africa, I guess that would help the Berbers and the North Africans out. The only other one that would help is Russia. But they have the Siberian frontiers. They don't need it either. I don't know. Yes, I would agree with you. It looks slightly backwards. And the way to fix the map spreading too early is to make it take longer. But that's the thing. It doesn't slow Portugal colonizing. It speeds them up. Well, slightly. Because it forces them to go to the one near them. Bohemia blobbed. Partially because I was allied with Bohemia for quite a long time. I was protecting them against Austria. And other nasties. I don't think so. Ooh, Splendor. This is one system I'm still not entirely sold on. I'm not a massive fan of the Splendor system. Blockade impact on siege or mercenary discipline. Let's go for the mercenary discipline because... Oh, stuff to kill. Kill them. Kill them. Don't let them get away. Where'd they go? Oh, they have more stuff down there. Interesting. And over here. Interesting. No. Ah, sieged it down. With your random 1 cavalry unit thing. Ooh. Is this... No. Oh, that's a wasteland. I see. You were trying to lead me up into the mountains where I have a -3 to attack you. And you have a 6 fire, General! Blimey! Quick, throw more men at them. What's their military tech? 14. What's mine? 15. It's the tactics coming through. That is a fight I should never have won. We'll leave one of you behind. No, one of you, not 2 of you. And there's the stack wipe. You fought well. You fought bravely. But you didn't fight hard enough. What does Europe look like? It looks like this. France has grown. Castile has died. Ooh, Morocco actually took most of Castile. Thought Aragon would have. Tuscany's doing quite well. Naples is alive. Hungary's still alive. In fact, the Austro-Hungarian PU, I think, is active. Brandenburg's growing, which is slightly worrying. Bohemia's grown a lot. Me and Bohemia both grew at the expense of Lithuania. Holland has grown a lot. Unfortunately, the Netherlands appeared out of France. Although they actually... Interesting, they survived. So it's very likely that Brabant, Holland, possibly Liège will all join the Netherlands, in which case you'll have a very strong Netherlands over here. That's true. Portugal does start with an explorer. This is fine. I mean, a war against Ming is gonna have to happen at some point. I'd kind of like to see more of Ming before I actually do it. But yeah. We'll continue taking down Tabastan. And I have loads of money with which I could be building more stuff. Let's get another stupidly cheap colony. ×2. France and England, Napoleon must be proud. Yeah, England's not had the best game, which is why I'm slightly surprised that the Netherlands survived. Because they were allied with Britain against France. And in fact, I guess France took more of Britain than they did of the Netherlands. Yeah, that's interesting. So actually being allied with Britain might have saved the Netherlands there because France decided to go for English territories rather than Dutch. So at this point I could actually build some manufactories. Let's get the two really expensive, like really cost beneficial ones. That'll be good. Just need to wait for the siege. You really want peace, don't you? Kerensky's getting fur. Excellent. Still making 13 ducats even while I'm at war. I approve of this. Clergy gains 10 loyalty. We lose 15%. Yeah, that's fine. Clergy, do you want to give me free stuff? No, you don't really. Disappointed. And there we go. We won that battle. Let's go and kill these guys, and that should be a 100% war score. France's rivals, I would assume, are England, possibly Aragon? England, the Ottomans, and Denmark. Oh no. England, the Ottoman... Denmark, the Ottomans, and Morocco. Their enemy is England. So, me and France, we're not going to get on because I'm allied with two of their main enemies. Ooh, I need to improve relations with the Ottomans, though. And that can be ended. The Diet of Vienna. Is that the end of the religious war? Yes, so it remained Catholic. That's because I didn't join a side. Whoops. I'd forgotten about the religious leagues. Because I totally could have swayed it. Okay, so... I am going to take all of your things. All of this is going to have to go to Nogai. 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 Bukhara, is that your capital? No. Samarkand? No. Where is your capital? Because I don't want to take the capital because it costs more points to take. I have a way of finding it and I'll do it in a minute. I just want to give all of this stuff to Nogai so I can choose precisely what I want to give them. Bukhara would be a good one to take because there is a fort there. Nogai. As in, not a man, not Nogai. You get it! Very funny there, Tamriel. Very funny. Yes, I am naming and shaming you. Alright. Where is your capital? Oh, it's Mazaran. Okay. So, oh, that's annoying because I was going to take those so that I had access to Persia. Oh, I still have access through Persia to there. That's fine then. So I think what we'll do is something like that then. We'll take that. Makes Nogai slightly better. We've properly split Tabaristan in two. Then we'll be able to take this part next time. And we'll take a tiny bit of money. Huzzah! Oh, you got Burgundy's lands. Who are you playing as? Austria or Spain? Okay, so you guys have successfully done that. We can now see a little bit more of Persia. Persia is not a tributary. They are at war with the Ottomans. I think what I might do is start fabricating against Persia and possibly spreading down that way. Spy network. And then let's get these guys back home. I'll leave you nearby so that you can help out with Rebel Uprisings. Wow, we're making 40 ducats. That is rather nice. There we are. Can you take spoilers about the Pale Pirates? No. You'll just have to watch it. I mean, I might let slip one or two things every now and then. Have I played Persia? I haven't actually. I think I played a Timurid game years ago. And I'm talking like when EU4 was first released type years ago. Spain, okay. What's the Dynasties map look like? I'll show you in just a moment. That would be under diplomatic. Apparently it's not diplomatic. Must be political. Dynastic. I think the Rokoviches are winning. So there you go. Oh, Poland's gone von Wittelsbach. So Denmark could get a PU over Poland. If they haven't already. No, they haven't already. Interesting. If I played me on taxes. I played very briefly as Aragon. And I really need to dive into that again. I didn't understand much of it when I was playing first time. There's a lot of new mechanics and things. I just haven't had time to sit down and like test them yet. But that is something I should make a note of to do in the future. Let me just do that. Because that is a mod that looks really, really cool. Can I take Armenia as a vassal? Possibly. No, because we're... Ironically enough, we're not big enough. This is us. That is them. I haven't played as Ethiopia yet, no. Haven't done anything with the Coptics. Even this as the Orthodox is one of the first times I'm playing as the Orthodox. Generally, I play as the Catholics into Protestant or Reformed. Declining power of the Boyars. Agent. We could theoretically raise some more Cossacks. Oh, annexation's almost done as well. You know what? I'm tempted to. Oh, no, we can't. Loyalty must be 50. Great. We'll just wait a little longer. That'll happen. Lubeck's Trade League's gone. Oh yeah, that's right. They updated to Mandate of Heaven, because I was talking to the Meow and Taxis people in Sweden. But yeah, Third Rome released after that. That's why I was like, really? I'm sure they had, but no, it's Mandate of Heaven that they just updated to. Lose 10 prestige or lose admin power. I'd rather lose the prestige because that's fairly easy to get back. Russia is ridiculous. I definitely need to start spending some more money on advisors. That's what's holding me back right now. And there's Theodoro. Those poor people who actually joined me on purpose. I didn't have to conquer them. Right, Theodoro, your troops are not special, so I'm just going to disband them because I don't want to pay for them. Oh, and you've given me ships. And that's given me a lot more control over Crimea. Although a lot of that money is already being pushed north into Kiev, which is where I definitely need the merchant to push it into Novgorod. No, this is still fine. You guys, I think I would prefer to have you based out of St. Petersburg. And you guys, let's group you together. When I say group together, I mean group together. Right, let's have you protecting trade in Crimea. I might well build a fleet down here. In fact, you know, the ships I just sent away, where are you? Let's leave you over here. Sevastopol. Sounds like a reasonable place for a naval base. And then you guys are protecting trade in Baltic. What's my naval limit? 29. So I could build some more trade ships. When do we get the next trade ship level? 15. I'm not going to do that until Tech 15. We could get another economic idea. We're getting fairly close to the next economic upgrade, so I don't think we will. Although, actually, tech is getting expensive, and we've still not had it spread to us. Oh my gosh, this is taking forever. Russia gaining more control over Crimea. Yeah, it's very historical. Did we raise relations with Denmark? No, we didn't. Let's go and do that. Just to make sure we keep them sweet. Nogai doesn't look like it's having any issues with rebel uprisings. Alright, so now we are at 0.1 for all the monies. Oh, it shows you the estates now. I've been asking for that forever. Oh, that's amazing. Does it do that in autonomy too? No. Autonomy is the one where I really want to see that. But development. Development's where I want to see what estate controls it. Oh, they really need to add it to this one. But I love the new filters they've added. So you have local tax modifier and then tax value. So if you have something which is just worth a lot of money, but the modifier is low for whatever reason, you can still just increase it based on that. It's just the filters are a lot better. Oh, that's amazing that they show you the estates here, though. And now it just needs to be on development, then I'll be so happy. I'll be so happy. Oh, and you can include territories too. Interesting. Right, let's get some better advisors. So, boyars, we could get the diplomatic relations. You can get me the +10 influence, which is the Inquisitor. Do that. Do that. And the Burghers can get the yearly inflation. That's also admin. Cossacks, you can get me the military leader. Yes, you can. Which I'm going to do. I'm going to hire all of those. So the level 3 for half the price. Missionary strength. Don't really care what their ability is. I just want them for half the price. Improve relations. And morale of armies, which is amazing. And we are still making money. Booyah! I was playing as Aragon in Mio and Taxes, which was interesting because you're involved in the Castilian Civil War. Elite Cossacks, yeah, sorry. Conscript Elite Cossacks, which gives you 10 army tradition for 15 loyalty. Which is actually quite nice. Where's La Morale? I wish that these were still spread by, like, land stuff, naval stuff. Now I'm always like, where is it? I'm probably just not used to the interface yet. No, that's not. That's army tradition. Wow, it's only 28. No wonder my leaders suck. But I don't really want to go low in that stuff. So the next idea could also be trade. Trade would give us access to caravans, which would mean that we get more money across the land routes, which is important. It would also give us access to more merchants, so we could push more money across the country. Does it give us more trade goods production? Trade power? Steering. No, the goods production is from expansion? Oh, it's expansion that gives you the state maintenance. I was looking for this the other day. I could have sworn it was admin that gave you that. I'm not keeping the vassals. I'm annexing them over time. Do I think that Russia will be big like this in multiplayer? Yes. It's too easy to expand as Russia. If I play as Venice into Italy, do I become a monarchy or stay in a republic? I would definitely go monarchy, because merchant republics stink. Ming's been attacking Oirat ever since I found Oirat. And throw influence into the wood chipper. Espionage is fun. Okay, spoilers. I will definitely be taking espionage in the Pale Pirates game. I haven't done it yet, but I definitely will for one reason. Where is he? Oh, where are you? That one. Pirates. I mean, come on. You kind of have to take this one. But I have a lot of plans on how to make Navy strong. Like I'm planning the Pale Pirates to be kind of a crash course into making navies really, really strong. Because I find that a lot of players just don't understand the true strength behind having a strong navy. Yeah, I'm thinking trade. We're a bit low on military points at the moment. And Diplo points we don't... Actually, no, we are very low on Diplo. Scrap that. No, we're going military. So... Offensive would be good for the extra discipline, for the extra force limit, and the better leaders. Aristocratic would be good, although it's still a bit early for that. For the army... not that one. For this one, the absolutism and the autonomy change. When does the Third Age start? Absolutism starts when global trade has been discovered, which is in 7 years, roughly. So maybe this is the time to get aristocratic. Because it reduces the military tech cost, it gives us the absolutism and autonomy change, more manpower, which is more important for us than force limits, because our force limits are already huge, more army tradition, another diplomat, which is useful, available mercs, which is alright, leader siege, which is really good, and then boy, monthly loyalty. Yeah, I know I already have 30% on the national ideas. I want 60%, in fact I want more than 100%. And the great thing about the Pale Pirates is not only will I win wars, I'll win the peace. Because anyone who pisses me off while we're at peace, I'm just going to privateer their ass and all their trade will just disappear. And you can do that during peacetime, and the best thing about that, it gives me power projection. And money. I'm really thinking aristocratic here. Doesn't the Third Age start first with the defeat of Sauron? Been there, done that. Novgorod's gone. Or was Novgorod Saruman? No, I'm probably Sauron. Get quantity or it'll never be a true Russian. We already have too many troops. I can't actually afford to increase my army much. That's what the mistake I made last time. I'm still 40 units under the limit. I mean, yes, my economy has grown in leaps and bounds since then, but it's still a problem. Oh, and we paid off all the corruption. Marvellous. I think I'm going to go aristocratic. I want to see what the new aristocratic ideas are like. We'll do that. Right, is there anything else that we want to build? Actually, we may want some trade stuff, especially down in Crimea. What's the trade system down like here? So we could get one in Azov, we could get one in Theodosia and Edinanas. I mean, we only have 23% control down here. Most of that money is going towards the Ottomans, which I don't really like. I'd much rather most of it were being siphoned to the north. And we can use the Crimea as a way to get trade from India and Persia. Oh no, Persia goes to Aleppo. Huh. So if you want to get trade from India, you have to take it from Samarkand. Interesting. I've never really had to deal with trade zones up here. Like, I know these like the back of my hand, but these ones, not so much. And I know these like the back of my hand, I should say. So increase Crimea, we'd get more downstream strength in Astrakhan, which would push more into Crimea and more into Kazan. And more from Samarkand, although we need more merchants for that. So no, I'm not going to worry about trade just yet. I think we're just going to continue on the churches, considering there's actually quite a few that we could build. And this is reducing autonomy. That's only 2 provinces. We probably want to wait until we annex Nogai to do that, and that's not going to happen for a while. Economic ideas, we're almost at the next level. It's fine, we'll do it. Destroy the Ottomans. The Ottomans are my allies.